Alright guys, I'm starting the live stream now. Hopefully these guys show up to battle.
These nuts.
Okay guys, I think we've got a battle on our hands today. This time, I think we've got two alliances that are showing up. We've got God versus SAK, and SAK is already teleporting to the middle. This should be a good one. This is the one we've been waiting for. The first time that people are actually showing up and fighting. What's up everybody, it's Daydreams, and I'm here in the Drag Campaign live stream. I'm going to be doing these live streams for the next few weeks. Counting down from the final 64 to the final 2 teams here in the Dragon Campaign playoffs. So this is SAK of Kingdom 561 against God of Kingdom 414. Now, God has strength in numbers. I will give them that. They have very strong looking players. But I don't see any throne buffs. I see a lot of average size Prestige 5s. 15 to 20 million power. 38 million. Stuff like that. Now, the other team doesn't have as many castles, but... Okay, there we go. God has a 445 million power castle right there. So, I would give God the upper hand, but... What are these dragons? Is it because they're the blue team? They've got these blue dragons with them. Unless that's really their dragon. Yeah. So God only has one strong prestige... Like, they've got many strong prestige 5s, but they only have one, like, overwhelming prestige 5. I better get this tweeted out so we can get some viewers here. Alright, I'm on Facebook now. Alright guys, I'll be in the chat in a second. Hopefully I'm not muted like I was last time. Nope, I'm not. Alright guys, so the battle has begun. So let's go ahead and take a look down at the middle. That's going to be the most important part. Can SAK, with only 4 members in the middle, they've got all their members in the middle, but can they hold the whole map? You need to hold more than just the middle in the Dragon Campaign. So yes, they are the red team, and they have taken the... Wow, they've taken the Tower of Blessings at the north and the Crystal Mine in the middle, but a member of God, 244 million power, has taken their side of the map. So it appears that God has, on both sides, shout out money, man. Okay, so God is taking the left side, bottom side, and right side, and it appears that, see, SAK is making a fatal error. They do not need 5 people to take the middle. They can have 2 people take the middle, and then send 2 people to the other side of the map. Like, what are they doing? Let's check out SAK's power. 137 King, so that'll probably be their strongest member if he's the King during the playoffs. If not, they didn't plan that very good. 48 million, about my size. That one looks like about 118 million. So they definitely have what it takes to do it. 47 million. But why are they sending everybody to the same building? You need more than just the Crystal Mine, SAK. Alright, well these guys are in the final 32 of the playoffs, so hopefully they have some tricks up their sleeve. Okay, they had one guy port to the north Tower of Blessings. A Prestige 5 here. Oh, wow. Oh, no, that's God that ported there. Okay, so God took it from SAK. The SAK Knight's trying to port there to help, but I don't know how he's going to go up against God's 445 million power. God is getting reinforcements for a super rally, I'm guessing. Let's go and take a look at the battle reports and see what's been happening. Okay, so SAK lost an attack on the supply point, 325,000 losses. God attacked the Tower of Blessings and lost 331,000, so it must have been a 2-attacker. And then God attacked the Tower of Blessings and lost as well, 245,000. So it looks like they attacked 3 times until they took it out. So it looks like a very strong castle. I'd love to see the statistics. Yeah, guys, we've got some monsters here. No, Mehmet, this is not beta. This is the real Clash of Kings Dragon Campaign playoffs, and we've actually got a battle right now. 30 points to 23 points, but the problem is SAK, they're sending all their guys to the middle. They need some of these other guys to go take some of the other buildings. Like I said, God had the strength in numbers, and I knew it'd be very hard. Look how well organized the GOD Alliance is. Very well organized, very many members showing up, many of them shielded, but the big boys are out, and they're taking different areas now. Okay, well, it appears that SAK are taking more buildings now. Why is it 5 minutes into this, and just now, we're 4 minutes into the battle, and someone just now took that Dragon Tower? Like, I would have been on that immediately. And this one here hasn't been taken yet. Hello? Dragon Tower, 15 points. Someone take it. And the Night Hall. No one's taken 2 buildings yet. What are they doing? I'm telling you. A teleport point isn't taken. 2 more Dragon Towers not taken. A teleport point at the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 5 minutes into the battle, guys, and 9 different buildings have not been claimed by a team yet. They haven't even tried to claim them. If they just sent 1 horse there, they would get it. So, this shows you right now that having a lot of power and being in a strong alliance doesn't always make you guys good players. Let's take a look what's going on in the chat. Mehmet, this is not beta. Guys, this is the real Dragon Campaign playoffs. This is not beta. Please stop asking about beta. It's not beta. Oh, wow. SAK took back their training ground. What? Wait. No. They took it back for a second, but now it appears to be blue. King Shah. Yeah, I don't know why it's blue, because it's SAK now. It's showing red on my map. That's showing blue also. Burger OTM. Let me check something. Okay, we've got 2 red buildings taken, 1 blue building taken, and then, but the blue's gonna have many more buildings here soon, so, SAK is ahead, double-digit points now, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep that lead, because, GOD just has too many members, I think, fighting. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, GOD took the armory as well. See, GOD is smart. Take a look what GOD is doing, guys. What they're doing is they're sending 2 members to each building, each major building. So they've got 2 on this training grounds. Very well organized. I like this a lot. 2 on this building. But they're worrying too much about the big buildings. They need to have their smaller members taking these teleport points and mini crystal buildings and the dragon towers. They still give you points, so you should take them. Burger OTM, whoever that is, he's taking a lot of buildings. This SAK member, he needs to just get out of there. That guy's got too much power for him. 437 million against 145. That guy should just go to the other side of the map and take other buildings. Like, stop. Why fight someone 4 times stronger than you when he's probably got 2.5 million troops in there? Okay, so, wow, God Army lost 2 attacks. It appears SAC lost an attack on a tower, on a supply point. Supply points are very important. They give you points per minute. Killers is on SAK side. Yeah, I like to root for underdogs. Alright, Gaming with Waleed, I subscribe to you. I'm your 31st subscriber. Thanks for watching, buddy. Make sure to tell your alliance about the channel. Okay, SAK is making an attack. What is he attacking? SAK took the micro crystal mine, I believe, or the dragon tower. Look, guys, what are these alliances doing? Look how many buildings are not even touched yet. They're only worrying about the major buildings. Uh-oh. Oh wow, they're super rallying the Tower Blessings. This is going to be great. I cannot wait to see what the battle report says. yeah, guys, we've got a real battle here tonight. Alright, I'm taking care of the chat. So guys, I'm recording this video as well, so if you cannot watch it live, you can watch it later on YouTube. I'm going to stream it as long as it's competitive, and right now it's very competitive. Now, if the red team would go take these extra buildings that no one's taking, like, I'm very confused as to their strategy as to why no one's taking, say, the Dragon Tower or the Night Hall. You've got 5 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 6 people here. Send 1 horse to the Night Hall. Do something. There's no reason for these buildings to be untaken, you know, almost 15 minutes into the battle. 10 to 15 minutes into the battle, and no one's taken about 7 buildings. Now, it appears the supply point's under attack or rally. That should be interesting to see. I'm not sure about these team strategies. Uh-oh, we've got more people showing up from SAK. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Here's a Prestige 5. What's he got? Looks like 22 million power. Anything's going to help these guys right now. You know what? SAK has a very strong core of members. There we go. Sun's here. Sun looks like he's got 39 million power. I always like to see people's power because that does make a difference in the amount of what they're going to be able to do. So SAK still has members showing up, but GOD has a full stack of members in the Hive and outside the Hive. Many Prestige 5s and 4s. All Prestige castles. No 27s or 26s showing up. But I am impressed that the whole middle, from the top to the bottom, is taken by SAK right now. They've got a 100-point lead. And if they would just take these extra buildings, guys, you know, GOD has a great strategy to send two big Prestige 5s to each of the major buildings. I think that's a great strategy, but all these people in the Hive, they need to be... There we go. They're starting to send cavalry out to these untaken buildings. Thank you. Someone needs to do it. But no one's gone to this teleport point yet. These are huge errors that teams are making. And as the caster, I have to speak about it, because they're not taking some of the most important buildings in the game. As far as, like, each time you take it, you're getting 15 points. Now, GOD appears to be super rallying. We will check the battle report once it hits. It appears that SAK is rallying the supply point. That's a good move to rally, because the supply points, if you do not know, if you're new to the Dragon campaign, the supply points give you a lot of points. They give you 3 minutes, 3 points every minute. So that adds up over the course of 2 hours, you know. That's 120 minutes. So you're talking, what, 360 points over the course of a Dragon campaign? So there's 5 of those scattered across the map. So you can win or lose a battle just by not having all the supply points. Now, I know that the Crystal Mine and the other buildings, they give you more. They give you 8 points every minute, so almost 3 times more points. But even if you hold all 3 of those, there's still 5 supply points in all the other buildings that you have to hold. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay. Someone said the music's a little loud. Thank you for telling me that. I thought I had the music turned down. So we've got the music turned down much more now. You should be able to hear me better. Thank you for pointing that out. I do appreciate that. I think I know why, too. Yeah, I turned up the player. There we go. The music should be lower now. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I would have hated to ruin the whole video. So look, guys. SAK's taking an even larger lead now. They've got all these Prestige 5s surrounding the Crystal Mine, sending out super rallies, sending out attacks. SA could win this. They could win this battle. I'll be very impressed if they win this battle without the numbers, because GOD has many more castles and stronger castles, but SAK seems to be putting in more teamwork right now. But SAK needs to stop worrying about just the big buildings. They need to start taking these free buildings. That's free points right there that they could be taking. There they go. Well, no, they're going in. Oh, wow, the Tower of Blessings. Double super rallies, guys. Triple super rally. They really want the Tower of Blessings. They really want They really want the attack and defense buffs. Let's see if they took it. It's still glitched out. Oh, I think they took it, guys. Yep, GOD lost the Tower of Blessings. So the Tower of Blessings is now in SAK hands. GOD, the 435 million power castle. He's trying to take it back. He's trying to take it back solo. He needs to set rallies. He's got so many members here. What's he doing? Yes, guys, I'm unable to stream full screen. Wow, 210 point lead for SAK. Look at this. This is gonna be a good thumbnail right now. You know what? SAK, I'm highly impressed. I do not like the strategy of putting everybody in the middle. I think you could have done better spreading out. But the good thing about that, here's the good thing about putting everybody in the middle, guys. They can protect each other. If one person's being attacked, they can reinforce. So it keeps everyone safe. So maybe SAK have a good strategy, but I'm not sure why they're not hitting some of these other buildings. Now, I might be, like, glitched out. You know what? I'm going to go and restart my game, just in case. I'm going to restart my game just in case I was glitched out and I wasn't seeing everything, because there's no way that they're not taking those buildings. Those buildings are too important. Hang on, guys. I've got the music up too loud again, I think. I would just not even play the music, but... yeah, Asmal, I can show you the two teams. This is SAK. They're from Kingdom 561. They're around a billion power alliance, and they're actually going up against a 2.1 billion power alliance, and they're winning with teamwork. Look at that. Okay, so now we're updated. They're starting to take more and more buildings. So the blue team's about to take the medical hall. That's going to give them some more points. Okay, the blue team, but the problem is the red team has the 3 main buildings plus 2 supply points. 3 supply points. So, here's the thing. If GOD does not start taking... they're going to have to hold at least one of these major buildings. See, it says on a countdown that it's blue now, but... it can't be right, because if that was right, the red team wouldn't have the lead they have. So, I'm going off of what this says. See, it's saying even no one's taking the micro crystal mines, but I see lines moving across the map, so let's take a look at battle reports.
Here we go.
I'm very impressed by SAK, guys. Look, SAK just took the supply point with a 334,000 attack. I'm guessing it was a rally. I wish it gave me the coordinates to the supply point. This spectate mode is in, like, beta, so, you know what, let's take a look at... I mean, these guys don't have that much power, like, individually. But look at this teamwork. Constantly moving, constantly sending out attacks, constantly sending out rallies. I'm highly, highly impressed with the SAK teamwork. And you know what? Oh, wow. This guy just got super rallied. I wish this thing would go away, because I want to see how much power he's down to. He just ate a super rally. Oh wow, GOD, this dude right here just teleported there to start hitting people. That's the big guy, the 437 million. The problem is, that guy has a mate. Oh look, he just hit him again. He's zeroing him. Oh no. That guy's down to 18 million power. And this guy This guy's down about 10 million power, but he does not care. He does not want to lose. GOD, they're the favorites in this match, and they're down 300 points right now. But the problem is that this leader needs to command his troops better. He's got all these people sitting at home not doing anything. Half of them are shielded right now. So what he needs to do is he needs to calm everybody down, and he needs to tell them to pop their shields, start joining the super rallies, start super rallying from the hive. They've got multiple prestige 4s, prestige 5s, sitting in the hive not doing anything, and that can't happen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prestige 4s, 3 prestige 5s sitting in the hive, and many other prestige castles. GOD, I'm very disappointed in their organization. Yeah. SAZ starting to run away with this game, guys. Huge upset. Now, they might lose some players in the process because this GOD guy is smashing this guy. Okay, the King's sending reinforcements now. That's smart. See, that's why they're all together. So that guy's still at about 16 million power. So he's only lost 2 million after the first hit, which I don't know what he lost. But this guy right here, he's used to being the big dog. And he's used to hitting everything. So I have no idea, Osmo. I think it's got to be a glitch. There's no way no one's controlling the Night Hall. But we'll know soon if we don't see anything coming from the Night Hall. I'm very confused why no one's controlling the Night Hall or some of these teleport points. Like, there's no way that no one's not controlling those. And by the points that are shown here, someone's got to be controlling some of that stuff. Because it doesn't make much sense to me. But SAZ are outnumbered 3-1. And have, the other team has a bigger castle, and they are just with a group of prestige 5s that are working well together. They are controlling this match 100%. And, okay, GOD just sent a super rally flying by, probably to the training grounds. Let's go and take a look at the battle reports. Look at that battle report, guys. That's the... Oh, wow, it's letting us look at him. Look at that report. Oh, no. There's no way that's all wounded. That's that guy that got hit. Yep. Oh, no, that's a new one. He just hit him. Oh, this GOD. He is a god. Look at this, guys. He's going to take them all out one by one. Hopefully they moved all their troops. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, they only kept hospital capacity at home. Wow. Let's take a look at his statistics. 342% archer, 327 siege. That's very balanced and very strong. 250, 274 infantry and cavalry. And that guy's stats are not that good for a prestige 5. What are his stats in? Those are terrible stats. Okay, there's a rally on... Oh my gosh. GOD rallied SAK and lost badly. Look at that. But SAK had more troops in and better statistics. Look at that. 326% archer. I love being able to see those battle reports, guys. This is awesome. Guys, the music's almost, like, completely off. Like, there's almost no music at all. I've got it turned down to, like, very faint. This is insane, guys. SAK is only 800 million power. This should show you that teamwork, for them, teamwork's making the dream work, because teamwork is winning them the match. Even though they're taking some hits from this massive king, they're working well together. Uh-oh, this prestige 4 should not have popped his bubble right now with that guy next to him. Oh, he's only 13 million power, so he can hide all of his troops, so that's smart. This king's worrying too much. He's getting, like, heated, and I think he's losing his composure. He's hitting people individually, but SAK's taking buildings. Look at this, guys. They've doubled their lead. They're twice the points of GOD. This is a great match, though. GOD's got too many big castles shielded. Now I know people have obligations and they can't always like do these events, but I mean this is the playoffs. You gotta show up for this Dragon campaign. I'm asking what the blue dragons are. Because they're pretty cool. Maybe it's a skin or something? Okay, guys. This is getting crazy. SAK just hit 1,000 points. And GOD hasn't even passed 500 yet. The king, who has 400 and something million power. Guys, he's not even... What is he doing? He's hitting empty castles. And he should be super rallying. So, what is this? So he hit... Let's go and take a look at that battle report. Oh my gosh, they're making bad plays. So this guy right here, let me show you him. This guy is doing an amazing job. 124 million power. Great job. That guy's, that's a leader right there. I'd like to message that guy, because that guy is a leader. He's controlling his team, and he's taking all these hits himself. He's doing such a good job, and I'm highly impressed with the way he's controlling his team, keeping them calm, keeping them together, keeping them composed. Just very impressed. GOD has more and more people showing up. And GOD, by the way, guys, does not have their own throne buffs. So they're probably sharing the throne with someone. And it don't matter if you're sharing the throne in your kingdom. When you're in the playoffs, you need to hold that throne for the 3 weeks of the playoffs. So that way you can have those buffs. They're very important. As you can see, the king of SAK is doing such a good job. Look at this. His stats are pretty good. 326 archer. But they're nowhere near the other king. The big guy, the GOD guy right here. Look at the stat. Oh, no, that's not him. That guy has stats about like mine. See if I can find him. So look at this. Look at this guy on the left. He lost, and he has better stats. But, oh wow, no. Oh wow. Look at that guy when he has his hero in his castle. He's got 463% archer attack. Screenshot. That's crazy. That's how he's able to do this. He's got a very specialized march when he's got his hero in there. Very, very impressed with SAK, guys. I think they could go pretty far in these playoffs. From what I'm seeing now, how they're able to fight against a team twice, 3 times their size. And they're just impressing me more and more. Look on the right side. Look at all these GOD castles. Look on the left side. SAK is on the map. They're not this is the playoffs. You do not sit in the hive. If you're gonna sit in the hive, don't even come. This is the playoffs. This is the pinnacle of Clash of Kings. And yeah, SAK Burger OTM, that's the one that's holding down all of these other buildings, while the main guy, the king, is holding down the main ones. And then Burger right here, this guy, I'm impressed with him as well. He's the guard. So the king and the guard are normally the two, like, biggest warriors on the team. Burger is the one, that says King Shah, but it's really Burger that's holding that building, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see? Burger from King Shah, that's the alliance name. Burger's holding the supply point, and the king right here from King Shah is holding that one. Okay. King Shah's holding every major building, and GOD are just standing here and taking it. Why don't they get together? I'm telling you what right now, this shows you how important teamwork is, guys. I'm telling you right now in chat. SKA are only... They're around 800 million or a billion power. So GOD is twice their size. They have a king that is 4 times stronger than the SKA king, and they're losing dramatically. I mean, it's losing big time. Look, this king, they can't stop him. That king from GOD, he's trying so hard. He's got a 500,000 troop march. Or this is the guard, well, it's the second best player from GOD. But this guy's contingents are too strong. Even without his hero and his march, he's got 326% archer attack. With his hero and his dragon, he's got like 456%. So that guy's got amazing stats. Even though you don't have that much power, he focused on stats over power. Look at this. This map's getting redder and redder, and this is becoming more and more impressive to me. GOD has so many people here in their hive that aren't doing anything. If they would help in these rallies, they couldn't lose. Like, if they had the teamwork, if they had a leader like this guy right here, like the king and the guard from SKA, I'm telling you what, there's no way they could lose. Even if, you know, I would say that I'm pretty good at controlling my team and making the right decisions. If I was leading GOD right now, I wouldn't be sitting here hitting all these guys trying to be a bully. I'd be getting my team together and saying, guys, we need to super rally the 3 main buildings, then we need to take the supply points. Those are where the most points are from. If you're not doing anything, at least scout castles so that way we know where to go. Very impressed with SAK. Very impressed with SAK. They're like the Spartans from 300. They got that small group right here, and they're not letting any GOD get in here. Look, even the 27 popped the shield. He's like, you know what? We're gonna go for it. Yeah, they're expanding their lead even further, guys. So it appears GOD did take this building back here. Wow, okay, great. Good job, GOD. So GOD were able to get a super rally together. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Or no, okay. Wait, what battle report is this? So, the king from SAK, he was holding this building, but he ended up losing it to, well, they had twice as many troops as him, and he barely lost. That's on the Tower of Blessing. So now GOD has a Tower of Blessing back. And they took the training grounds back. Look. GOD could make a comeback, guys. Can GOD make a comeback? I want to know right now in the chat. Either AAA from 397 or LGD Legend Clan from Kingdom 804 won the last Dragon Campaign playoffs. I'm pretty sure. I think LGD might have beat AAA in the finals or vice versa, but I can't wait to cast that game. I can't wait for the finals. It's going to be so fun to cast that game. If you guys think this is fun, and it is, think of how fun the finals will be. Can't say enough about SAK. Here they are. They're hitting the Night Hall. Wow, we finally got action in the Night Hall. Oh, they lost. SAK lost it. Or no, they won. Okay, SAK won that battle. Let's see what they... Okay, there wasn't many troops in there. It's still funny that they were winning and they didn't even take the Night Hall until minute 30. So look. Here's the problem. This guy from GOD, he's hitting buildings solo when he could be rallying and super rallying. You have 50 members sitting in your hive, and you're a king with 430 million power, and you have to lead your people. There, I finally see a rally happening. Lead your people. Stop, Look, this guy's pulling troops out of the crystal mine. They must be putting better troops inside. Is this... I think the super mine might be being rallied. Yeah, the king, he's still... Right there he is. Or no, that's the second best person on God. I think that's a Korean name on the left. Or no, that's Chinese. He's the second best member of GOD. Then the 400 and some million guy's the second best. they're taking buildings and stuff. Okay, he took back the Tower of Blessings. Wow. Yeah, this guy, when he has that, this shows you that one player, if they're really good, this guy's a very good player. That guy right there, very good player. Very, very, very good player, and he has very good stats. So when you have a very good player with very good stats, you're gonna make stuff happen. Oh wow, look guys, they lost the crystal mine in the middle. I can't wait to see what they do to take it back. Wow. GOD took back the crystal mine in the middle. They got people finally waking up. Yeah, I see Prestige 4s and 5s are not shielded. They're probably starting to rally. Can they make a comeback? Let me know in the chat right now. I'll check now, Evan Tier. Evan Tier wants to know what the King's power is down to. Well, what the main player in GOD's power is down to. 428, so he's only lost 7 million power. And you know what? To win these playoff matches, everyone's going to lose a little power. But you got to remember, if you don't go over hospital capacity, he can just heal. I think he lost some power by... Look at these. He's just sending marches instantly. Instantly hitting stuff with marches. Look, guys, they've got 2 Prestige 5s at every major building. They're spread out too far. I think they should have done what SAK done. Wow, that's the second best member of GOD. 346. So, guys, they've got 2 members that are stronger than almost every SAK member, and they can't win still. Why is that? The SAK King, he's got better stats than both of them, and he's controlling his team. And he's making GOD react to his decisions. GOD needs to make him react to their decisions. He's taking buildings and making them try to take them back. They got a 1,000-point lead now. Nearly a 1,000-point lead. 40 minutes into the match. What a great match, though. We've been waiting for a good match like this the whole time. And I'm very happy that we finally got a good match. Too bad it's 5 in the morning. Actually, it's 6 in the morning, guys. I've been streaming these all night. Oh, nice, D. Baxter. Hope you guys are enjoying the footage of the Dragon Campaign playoff. I'm only at 45 million power, Muhammad, and my team did not make it to the final 64, unfortunately. But there's always next season, and Rickstar has very good stats now, so we might be able to do it. Alright, guys, this map is very red, but GOD have hope, because if they can get their team together, calm everyone down, and start telling them what to do, and showing them what to do, for one, if they can't hold these main buildings, the main 3 in the middle, they need to start taking supply points. Like, that's something that GOD's been very smart about. Burger OTM and the King have been just so good. They've played a flawless Dragon campaign. This guy right here, Burger OTM, and the King right here. I can't pronounce his name. It's in Chinese. Great match. I'm streaming video on YouTube. Search Daydreams. Guys, get a hold of SAK Alliance. I want them to see this video of themselves playing in the Dragon campaign. This is my first time actually casting a match for the Dragon campaign. I will get better at it. I'm not a caster or anything, but you know, I really wanted to do it. I thought it'd be a great time. Look, GOD, they've got 3 big Prestige 5s down here, but 343. Let's see what the Queen is. $21 million. Let's see what the Prime Minister is. Looks like either 26 or 260 million. I can't tell. 26 million. So they've got a monster Prestige 5 and then 2 Prestige 5s down at the bottom. Where are the rallies? Where's the teamwork? And why are so many in the hive not doing their part? I see a lot of people sending. Look, he's sending like, you know, a few horses. Let's track this. Let's see if this guy QQ can actually take a building with... That's under 10,000 horses, so he's just trying to get a free building, basically. I'm not impressed with that. Like, this is the playoffs. Stop sending 3 horses. This isn't a regular match where you're playing nobody. You're playing a team that's highly skilled. There's a reason they're in the final 32. And you need to send more than 10k cavalry to a building. But we'll see what he's sending it to. Probably a micro mine. Yep, there it is. So the micro crystal mines, they give like smaller points. Like they pop up on the map and they disappear. So it's pretty cool. Something new they added for the playoffs. Osmol, the king and the guard from SAK, they're not really that insanely strong. They took it back. They took back the middle. Let's take a look at the battle report. Wow, what a super rally. They barely won, but look, they took back the middle. Wow, what a super rally. %398% archer attack with this hero. So, GOD took back the training grounds here. So they are starting to rally. That's good to hear. And they rallied the king. He only had... Imagine how much healing the king's doing. So you guys wanted to see his power? It's not that high. 122 million. About like Fallen Knight from LOK. Not that crazy. And this guy's is about 105. So, that just shows you guys how important statistics are. And how important... If you have over 50, 60, 70, 100 million power, and you have great statistics, you're good enough. You can do anything you need to do. You can fill 6 buildings with 2.5 million troops each, and you can, you know, you can save your heroes for the rallies. Your hero and your dragon for the rallies. So that's what these two are doing, and they're doing such a good job. I'm highly impressed with SAK. By far, this is the best match I've seen in the Dragon campaign yet, and it's an upset. SAK have less than half the power of GOD, but they have amazing teamwork and great leaders, and they're outnumbered probably 3, 4, 5 to 1. I mean, they've probably got 20 people here, and GOD has a full 50. I mean, GOD, look at their hive still. And then they've got another, like, 8 people out on the map. Never say never, Muhammad. Asmol, just because it says it's blue, doesn't mean that. See? Yeah, it says blue like writing, but that's a glitch. Watch when you click it. King Shah, that's SAK, King Shah. So, yeah, just because it has the blue letters does not mean that it's actually the blue team. It's just a little glitched right now. Now, one did take the training grounds back, which is good. They need that. They need to hold 2 of the 3 main buildings and take back the supply points if they want to win. The final hour is going to be very, very, very important. The next 20 minutes is going to decide whether GOD has a chance to come back. They do have 2 of the main buildings, which is what they need to do to win. But they're not controlling the supply points. You know what? You know what this reminds me of, guys? I think basically that GOD have won their regular season Dragon campaign matches so easily that they never had to learn how to play the Dragon campaign. Do you know what I mean? A lot of times losing and seeing how people play is how you get better. And when these alliances have a 340 million power player and a 400 million power player and a 300 million power player, they just chew through everyone, so they don't have to learn how to play. So they've got 99% of their members who don't even know what they're doing. And they don't have the guidance from their leaders to tell them what to do. SAK, on the other hand, they've lost a couple times in the Dragon campaign. They've learned what to do. They have 2 leaders that are telling them where to send their troops, what rallies to join, what to send. They're performing flawlessly right now. And I'm highly impressed in SAK's leadership. Alright, GOD just lost the supply point. They lost an attack on the supply point, so once again, a solo attack. He sent 412k troops against 900,000 troops. What does he think is going to happen when he keeps doing this? He needs to set 6 rallies, and the other one needs to set 6 rallies. If they're out of super rallies, set 6 rallies and 6 rallies on each supply point and the main buildings. If you need to, triple rally. If you need to, quadruple rally. But get your people together and quit solo attacking. They're embarrassing themselves because here's the thing, GOD are twice the power. They've got 5 times more members in the event. Well, about 3 times more members in the event. They need needs to calm everyone down and get them to join rallies. They need to stop solo attacking. In HHT, I will later, buddy. Okay, yeah, he wants to see the, GOD Hive. There it is. All these castles. Half of them shielded. It's a shame. You know what? I think they thought they could win with only their big castles. Because they probably won all year long in the Dragon campaign without their big castles. But now that they're actually facing a good opponent, and you know what else? You know what this reminds me of? What am I trying to think of? So, let me show you the power. SAK Alliance is around 1 billion power. They're like 807 billion power. 807 million power. Let's take a look at GOD. This is called sleeping on someone. When you see that you're playing someone that's less than half your size, they got 1.8 billion inside the Dragon campaign right now. And they're a like 2.1 billion power alliance. So when they see this all week, this puts out this false belief. Like a lot of times in college football or in soccer, when there's an underdog, people they don't think that they're gonna need to show up. They're like, okay, you know what, our stars got this. Our guy with 400 million power or 300 million power, they can carry the team. They don't even need us. We'll just go there and shield and collect the rewards. Well, it's really biting them in the butt this time because it's appearing that SAK is going to be going to the final 16 next week, and I will definitely be streaming their match. I'm highly impressed, and this has been a real joy watching this because of the teamwork. I love to see teamwork. You guys know that. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing real teamwork. Yeah, as well, not only better strategy than GOD, but they are, they're basically, the leadership is the biggest thing for me. The leadership, the control. When they lose a building, they're immediately setting rallies, double rally, triple rally to take it back. Like, the leadership from this guy right here, the king, and, what was this guy's name again? Burger OTM. I sent him a message. I told him to come check out the video. Make sure you guys get a hold of this SAK Alliance from 561. I want them to see this video because I've been praising them highly of their leadership and their game plan. And you know what? The heart of the smaller players. Not all of these castles are big castles. They've got a lot of 10, 15, 20 million power castles who are contributing to these rallies. And guess what? A Prestige 5 troop, a guy with only 15 million power, when he's in a super rally, he's just as powerful as the guy with 100 million power that has that 461% archery attack. Because the statistics go for each member of the super rally. So, I'm really impressed with the heart of the smaller players, and I'm really impressed with the leadership of the bigger players. Great match. Love to see underdogs win, and you know what? We can't count out GOD yet because they're starting to take back a lot of buildings. Wow, they took back that supply point. They took back the Tower of Blessings, which is now being super rallied. Okay, they tried to take back the training grounds. See, look, this king keeps attacking that training grounds over and over again. He's got to stop. There's the supply point attack. It was a rally. Look, that's not even the big castles. The smaller castles are having to step up and be like, you know what? Our big castles are wasting their time just doing solo attacks. Let's go ahead and put, let's go ahead and rally it ourselves and take some of this stuff back. So GOD's not out of this yet, guys. If they can pull it together... Okay, well, I just saw something that's very bad. They lost the training grounds and supply plane. And I don't see any rallies set on those buildings. So they really need to set it. Because guess what? The second that SAK lost the Tower of Blessings, they started rallying it. That's what's impressive. What's up, Cheyenne? Skirm COK is correct. He says, lots of power without teamwork is zero success. And that could not be more true right now. And I want people to see this. I want people to see, just because you're twice as small as another alliance, and just because your biggest castle is 100 million and their biggest castle is, 450 million, doesn't, and their second biggest castle is 360 million. The two biggest castles from GOD are bigger than probably the top 10 castles from SAK, maybe the top 20 or 30. Here's the big thing. You know what? They are 430 million plus like 330 millions. That adds up to almost the entire power of SAK in the Dragon campaign right now. Unbelievable. And it'd be one thing if only like the two main castles from GOD showed up. They've got their whole alliance here. Look at that. They've got everybody here. Half of them are shielded because they didn't think they were needed. That's overlooking. That's called sleeping on someone. You never want to sleep on someone. You need to prepare for every opponent as if they are your strongest. Every day, Tyrant King Ben. Such, guys, I cannot say enough about this battle. Like, I've said it a million times, but the leadership from SAK has proven too much for GOD to handle. Now, GOD's not out yet. They could make a comeback if they get their stuff together. And their leaders, I wish they could hear this stream right now, because I don't like to see, I love to see the underdog. Uh-oh. Just as I said that, guys, look what happened. They took back the training grounds and the Tower of Blessings. We need to take a look at those battle reports right now. There's a supply point victory. Okay, they took it back from GOD. Where are the other armory? Oh, here we go. Armory victory right there. Burger OTM, what a good player. He lost that. Barely. Wow. Burger OTM is a strong castle. He had 1.1 million in there and lost it to 2 million rally, but barely. Very strong. I'm very impressed with Burger, and his stats are not that incredible. Let's take a look at Burger's lair. What did he lair with? Wow. Okay, wait. Just archers, basically, and a few siege. Then he had a buddy with archers in there. Someone had Bernard in there. That would help. All prestige 5. Highly impressed with that. Let's go back up to the top, see what else is happening. GOD lost the Tower of Blessing. Look at that attack, guys. These are beautiful rallies. But here's the problem with GOD. That's that 350 million power castle. She only sent one rally. They need to be sending 3 rallies at a time, because that guy's stats are amazing. Look at that. 316%. And he's got his buddies in there. It's not just him. Look at this. So that's what they sent in their rally. But I want to look at the defense. The defense is what I want to see. So they've got tons of level 30s. But here's the defense. They've got Hannibal in there. That in there. Just a lot of well-rounded defensive troops. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's the main player. Look at those archer kills. 300,000 archer kills. Archers still haven't been nerfed yet, so That's why there's a lot of these lopsided battles when someone sends a lot of archers. But they're playing with the current stats that they have. Yes, Muhammad, I will be uploading this whole match on YouTube. It's going to be a great video. I can't wait to upload it. And, yeah. Oh, wow, look. They're starting to take back a lot of buildings, guys. It's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Look, they've fully taken the training grounds. But, look, they just took the training grounds and SAK is already super rallying it. That's what I'm talking about that teamwork that they have. Uh-oh, they took back the Tower of Blessings as well. And a supply point, 2 teleport points, and the north supply point was taken. Could this be the comeback from GOD? Did they get their stuff together? And they took 3 buildings on the right, so it's about 50-50 as far as buildings are concerned right now. But they can't win with 50-50. They're going to have to get at least 2/3 of these buildings to take this match. There's only 1 hour left. They're halfway over. So, although SAK are not, they're not losing their lead, GOD aren't like losing more. What I'm trying to say is SAK have been having a gradual lead this whole time. They're no longer getting a lead, but they're keeping that lead. 1.3k points. They're keeping that lead right now because SAK is not they're not giving up more than half of these buildings, and if they keep half these buildings, they can't lose. It's just not possible. So we're at the 1 hour mark now. So for GOD to win, they're going to have to flip the script. They're going to have to do to SAK what SAK did to them in this first hour. So can SAK keep their composure for the next hour? I think they can. Look, they already took the training grounds back. Unbelievable. Let's go take a look at the battle report. So GOD is still hitting castles. Took out that SAK. Here's the training grounds rally. Look at these stats. That's without his hero. And he took it back big time. You know what, GOD? If your friends aren't going to help... You know what? This is really getting me mad. That guy right there, he's putting in work. 270 million power or so. Putting in work. And the thing is, he's the knight. So they've got a 430 million, a 340 million, and now a 270 million castle. That guy just put in work taking that training grounds back, hitting it time and time again, healing, using probably hundreds of dollars in gold to take that back, and his teammates didn't even reinforce it. Like, once you take the building, you need to then put 2.5 million troops inside. That's the whole point of taking it. Oh, I'm getting fed up. GOD. They need to, they've put all these monies in the castles. They need to get some training under their belt. Okay, hang on. They're taking more buildings though. Look, that guy took 4 more buildings on the left, and they took 1 extra building on the bottom, and they took the training grounds, guys. If they need to hold 2 of the 3 main buildings and take at least 2/3 of the supply points to win this battle. So this GOD guy, he did take this building right here. Highly impressed. They're taking them solo. They're not even taking them with rallies. Like, why? That guy's got 187 million. It is unbelievable that GOD have 5 members with more power than the king of SAK. And they're finding themselves behind. It's really incredible. But they do have more buildings now than SAK. SAK cannot sleep on GOD for this next hour. They need to play just as hard for the next hour as they have for the first hour. So the king is now sending out a rally. Let's go ahead and follow it, and then we'll check the report. I was lagging a little there. There's so much action going on, it's really hard to keep my frames up. Yeah, said here, the troops only die if the hospitals are full. And these big Prestige 5 castles probably have 500, 600,000 hospital capacity. There went the rally. Did they win? They had to have won. Because I see the GOD guy sending his troops back. Yep, Burger OTM, they won back. See, that's the problem. Okay, guys, let me tell you the biggest problem with GOD. What their biggest mistake has been. So, their biggest mistake has been teamwork. They have these big castles taking all these small buildings, but here's the problem. When they do take a training grounds or an armory or a crystal mine, the problem is their other smaller members are not capitalizing by sending a march immediately. They need to, once the building's taken, they need to fill it up with 2.5 million troops. They're not doing that. They're just keeping 400k troops from their big castles in there. So, all these members at the hive right here, look at them all starting to send troops. So that's why they're starting to take buildings. They're probably starting to actually rally. But they should all be ashamed of themselves for not actually teleporting and helping these big castles. Like, just because you're a small member does not mean you're not important. If any match has ever told you this, this match should be it. That everybody's important. Everybody plays a role in an alliance. Look at all these lines. It's starting to really lag me out, all these, I need to stay away from their hive because they've too much action. Starting to really lag out. Okay, so it appears someone took Tower of Blessings back. Wow. That's what they need to do. Look, the knight. 352, or no, that's the big castle. He finally got smart. He's not solo attacking anymore. He rallied. And here's the biggest thing. So the biggest problem with GOD is that whenever they were taking a building, it was only had like 400,000 troops in it. Well, now that when you rally, it's guaranteed to have whatever's left over from the rally inside of it. So what the king could do is he could set a rally. Then if he's full with 6 marches out, he could then leave and then have someone else fill in that spot. Make them pay for this. Like, GOD are starting to play better though. Wow. They've got a lot of buildings, guys. Could this be a comeback from GOD? They're starting to gain back on this lead, guys. Look at this. Now, SAK still have the 3 main buildings and 2 supply points. So, you know, all these other buildings might give you 15 points each. They've got more buildings than SAK right now, but they're not taking the important ones. They're losing 16, 24 points a minute by not having those 3 main buildings. And then those 2 supply points is another 6 points a minute. So they're losing 30 points a minute by not having those buildings. So they have to take back at least 2 of the main buildings if they wanna win. That's what they're gonna have to do, guys. It's at least they're starting to rally, so it could get scary for SAK. Okay, good idea. Great idea, W9. He said show their individual points. We're gonna do that right now. So this is the king. Oh my gosh. He's got 31 million troops killed, guys. Screenshot. So many good screenshots. The Burger, the other guy, I like Burger a lot. He's got 20 million killed. The main guy from the other team's got 22 million killed. The other guy's got 12. But look at individual points. But look, Red's got more people up there, like, making plays. But if you look down here, Blue do have more, like, smaller castles taking, like, a building here and a building there, which is good. Blue have way more players playing. GOD have way more players playing. And look, wow, oh my goodness. Could this be the comeback for GOD, guys? They've got every building but the middle one and a couple other small ones. What happened? If GOD come back and win this, it'll be the greatest comeback in Dragon Campaign playoff history. I'll be amazed if GOD can come back, but they are way stronger, so it's possible. Wait. Oh my gosh, I think they just won a rally on the middle. If they did, this could get scary for SAK, guys. They did. They won it. SAK, come on, guys. Your leader is very intelligent. He needs to group together. It appears that GOD's numbers might be starting to hurt SAK and maybe GOD's listening to my stream because they're starting to rally. They're no longer doing solo attacks. They're actually starting to rally. Oh, what a heartbreak it would be for SAK to lose this, and they can. They need to start taking back buildings quick. I don't see any buildings flashing, which usually indicates a rally, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. So, GOD lost that attack on the supply point. Burger has a lot of troops in there. Burger and the King from SAK are going to have to group up and start taking some of these buildings back. They've lost almost every building. They've only got 5 buildings to themselves now. So they're scouting. It looks like the King is sending some attacks out. Let's go ahead and follow it. I'm not sure if this is a rally or an attack, but okay. So they want to take back the Tower of Blessings first, that way they can get the buffs back. Oh no, wait. Okay, yeah, this guy's the one rallying. Okay, I can't wait to see. I wish I could see their rallies. Like, that'd be a great feature in the playoffs. Here's an attack castle victory. GOD hit one of the SAK Russian members. They lost an attack on the supply point, so that's one thing that, okay, SAK took back one of the supply points. Here's the thing, guys. If SAK can keep at least 2 supply points and 1 major building, I think they can still squeak out a victory. Because if it's not a supply point, crystal mine, or a mini crystal mine, then it doesn't matter. Like, so, yeah, we're 10 minutes in, and they haven't really cut much into that lead. But now they're going to start reckoning points quickly, guys. You're going to see GOD's points racking quickly, and Chaos Camp SAK's points not racking that quickly. SAK needs to take that middle building back because you will obtain 2 points when occupying 5 minutes. Okay, it's talking about the mini crystal mine. So there's the supply point. I think GOD just took it back. Nope, they didn't. Oh wow, look! SAK took back the crystal mine. I gotta see that battle report. SAK took back the crystal mine. What a victory. I told you guys, that guy's a leader. He's not gonna let this slip out of his hands. Even though GOD was starting to take this game back. What a great match. 4.8 million to 9 million. Here's the problem, guys. GOD probably were thinking that they were taking back all the buildings and weren't thinking about it. But look, only 1.3 million troops in there. And they rallied with 2.1 million. They need to have at least 2.1 million troops in there. That makes a big difference. Sorry, my game just crashed. One second, Endrit. When I get back in there, I'll show you the kingdoms. It's okay, COK Beta. I don't care if anyone attacks my beta castle. Alright, so... Oh, wow, they took back all 3 major buildings. I'm telling you guys right now, SAK is the real deal. They've lost all other buildings, but they don't care because they've got 2 supply points in all 3 major buildings. So, while we were talking about GOD making the comeback of the year, they took back the training grounds with the rally. Look, the king, the main castle from, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm gonna have a stroke talking about this. How many times have I showed you where this guy has had 463,000 troops inside of the that building, either the training grounds or the supply, inside one of the 3 main buildings, and no one's reinforcing it. Like, that dude's spending hundreds of dollars to take it back from them, and then you're not even gonna reinforce it. Like, so he's about to take that building. It's remarkable. Look, they took back up. The king took it right back, or this guy took it right back, I think. 182 million power. Took it right back. Yep, he took it right back. But now look, God. He just hit it like 4 or 5 times probably to take that back. Look, so he took it back, but now there's only going to be, what, 1,000,000 points left? Look at these reports. This is such a good video. I'm actually going to make this into 2 parts just so that I don't, they don't crash and then I lose all the footage, so I just restarted the recording for a part 2 of it. Such a good video. Look at all these reports, guys. So amazing. Amazing battle reports, guys. Such a good battle. There's not much time left. Only about 45 minutes left in the battle. And you know what? Because they have the main buildings, even though God have 75% of the buildings, they're not taking the ones they really need. They've only got, well, here's some good news for God. They do have all the supply points but 1. And they have the training grounds. Or, I mean, they've got the supply point. They need to take either the training grounds or the crystal mine, though, or they can't win. They gotta have at least 2 of the 3 for the next 45 minutes. And then they need to take all the micro crystal mines. Like, let's go, like, look around and see who's taking the micros. Because they give you 2 points every 5 minutes. So they do give you points. So, they're just mini mines. Like, I think they only give you the 5 points once and then they disappear and then you gotta go back to a new one. So it says, after occupying the crystal mine, micro crystal mine for 5 minutes, you can obtain 2 points. So that's just little points that add up. So you need to keep your eye out for little crystal mines and have your smaller members go take them. Because right there's 4 points. All of these points add up in this battle. Amazing, amazing battle. Okay, so they took back the training grounds and the supply point. You know what? If they hold like this the rest of the match, it'll be close. It will be close. I think they need to take that building too, though. I really do. I think they need those extra 3 points every minute for the next 45 minutes. It's going to be a lot of points, and they're going to need them, because that will, you know, it's going to be a lot of points. Hundreds of points. They really need that building. But figure from the other 4, they're going to get about 500 points from, so they're going to close the gap really, really close. Yep, and just as I expected, they're rallying this. SAK is going to start rallying supply points. They're like, okay, we've got the crystal mine. We can let them... Oh, nope. They took that right back. Because, see, that guy's getting no help. I feel so bad for him. He's getting no help from his team. Look, another rally against his 400,000 troops. Dude, if I were you, if you're only going to have 400,000 in there and your team's not going to help you, you might as well just pull your troops out when you're being rallied. Like... why are you going to keep having to heal these troops spending hundreds of dollars when your team is really letting you down? This guy has been the MVP in my eyes for God, and he's the 4th strongest member. It's crazy how strong these guys are. This should be a Final 4 team, I'm telling you that right now. God, with the amount of players that they have active that show up, and with their power of their major players, there's absolutely no reason they shouldn't be a top 8 or top 4 team in the Dragon Campaign playoffs. So... a little bit of a letdown from them on this one. And they're coming back. Look, if they'd have played like this the whole match, they would have won. And they still can win. But I don't think the SAK leader is going to allow it. I don't think he's going to allow it. I think he will go on his shield and lose every bit of his power before he lets this win slip away from them. And you know what? A lot of teams that I've been watching, when they see that someone's twice stronger than them and they've got 5 players stronger than your strongest player, they don't even show up to the event. Literally, I've 3 times tonight I tried to stream the Dragon Campaign playoffs. but the teams were too scared to show up. Or, well, 2 other times. They were too scared to show up. So when I saw this, I was like, yep, here goes another one. They're not going to show up. And I was very impressed to see not only did they show up, but they immediately surrounded that middle with 6 or 7 castles. Muhammad, I do giveaways on Twitter all the time, buddy. Sure, Muhammad, I could do something like that. Alright, guys, we really need to pay attention here. They've got 2 of the major buildings. They've got the armory and the crystal mine. But if you're a GOD fan, good news is you're starting to cut into that lead. I can see it slowly creeping. A minute ago it was about a 1,500 point lead. Now it's only about 1,300. So, or yeah, 1,300, 1,200 in that range. SAK's starting to rally some more stuff though. Look at that. GOD, they won this rally. And their stats really weren't that overwhelming. They just had more troops. 2 million to 1.5 million. And you know what? When you're on defense, it doesn't matter what the king's statistics are. It does not matter. Everybody has their own statistics, so... This poor guy right here, he just keeps losing that armory to the same rally. Same 2 million troop rally against this 400k, and he keeps eating it. And eating it. Uh-oh, they took back a supply point in the north, and they've got all 3 main buildings. So impressed with SAK. The second that GOD grind out a few buildings, SAK takes them right back. And you know, this map might look mostly blue, and it is. But let's take a look at the buildings that SAK are controlling with their lives. Crystal Mine, the most important building. Armory and Training Grounds. All 3, the 3 most important buildings in the game. Supply Points, the next most important building in the game. And the reason they're the most important building in the game is because the Armory, Crystal Mine, and Training Grounds give you 8 points per minute. The Training Grounds, these ones right here, the smaller ones, they give you 3 points per minute. So, a little less than half of what the main ones are. About 1/3 as much. But the next most important, and maybe could be even more important than all of them, it gives you the attack and defense buffs. 10% attack, 10% defense. And that is the Tower of Blessings. And SKA or SAK made sure to take those early and often. So look, this guy grinded this building back. Attack after attack, grinded it back. That guy spent thousands of dollars today on all those speed ups, guaranteed. Okay, so they're about to rally. What are they rallying? Oh, there it went. There went one anyway. They're sending stuff everywhere. GOD is awake, and there's a reason they're taking back all these buildings. There's a reason both these teams are in the final 32 of the Dragon campaign, but GOD was the higher seed, and they have more power players, and more players in total. Wants to see, or W high wants to, or W9, sorry, wants to see the hive. SAK don't have much in their hive, bro. SAK have all their people in the middle. They don't have them surrounded around the map like GOD does, wasting a bunch of speed ups. They said, you know what? We can do more work as a team if we're all in a little group together. And this shows you, these are like Spartans. SAK, that's the Spartan Kingdom, is what their name should be. They basically, a small group of them are beating a group that's 3 or 4 times their size and 2.5 times more power. Not to mention they've got 4 members with more power than your king. It's unbelievable. This guy right here, Burger OTM with 100 million power, has impressed me a lot, but no one's impressed me more than this king right here with 115 million power. That guy is an animal, and he's had control of his team the entire match. he's been sending out rally after rally, and you've got to have, look at that. The map's almost all blue, but it doesn't matter because they were so dominant. Well, they're only down by 1,300 points with 36 minutes to go. They're not out yet, but they do need to... Wow, they have all but one supply point. They've got a chance. You know what? If they take back one major building, they could win. I'm saying it right now. I'm putting down the iPad. I'm saying it right now. They can win if they take back one more. Endrit. I think LGD or AAA are around 4.5 billion power. I think LGD, who I made a video on earlier, I think they're going to win the finals, guys. They are so strong, and I was really impressed with watching just like how quickly they all came and went out. They're not backing down to nobody, LGD. And I'll tell you what, right now, neither is SAK. And if SAK wins, they might get matched up with LGD in the final 8. And if they do, they won't back down, I promise you. Alright guys, so they're trading tower blessings. I guarantee they're rallying this building again. Looks like this guy's finally learned to take his troops back. Wow, are they getting reinforcements for once? Nope, there it comes. Boom. Guarantee it says SKA now. Yep, Burger OTM. Let's take a look at the report. Burger OTM took that. Wow, and someone was actually sending troops for once. But the problem is the other guy left because he knew it was just going to be a loss. He's sick of healing all of his troops, and I don't blame him. I don't blame Burger. Only about 30 minutes left in this battle, so it should be an interesting ending here. Daddy Punishing's in the house. What's up, buddy? Alright, guys. Such a good battle. I'm loving it. There's the attack on the Tower of Blessings. Burger OTM's team lost that one because they rallied. Notice the theme here. When GOD rallies and puts in the big group attacks, they're taking any building they want to take. Like, they just have way more castles to do it. But the thing is that SAK got such an early lead with their organization and their teamwork that now GOD's having to play catch up. If GOD had these buildings at the beginning of the match all the way through, there's no way they could lose. It's not possible that they could lose if they had these buildings the whole way through. So that's just shows you how insane the first hour of this video was. Like, look at the right side. Look at all those castles over there. And then half the castles on the map are GOD. They've got 50 members here, guys. Then look over there on the left side. SAK, they've got their members all in the heart. Right there in the middle. All SAK in the heart. They all teleported. They're working together. Their leader is telling them exactly what to do. Very impressive. So, GOD did take the training grounds, which is good. They needed that. GOD just tried to take the, okay. Here's what I don't understand. GOD, the king right here, the main player, just sent a, basically a 2 million troop march at the Crystal Mine. Now, this is the most important building, so it's very important to take it. It's in the middle. It's right in the heart of SAK. They need it if they want to win. They got to take it. They can't win without it. So why you only send one rally when you know you've lost that single rally 3 times tonight? Why do you keep making your mistakes? You need to learn on the fly. If you've never been tested before, if you've never been in deep waters like this, why is GOD sending the same failed rally time and time again and losing 12.8 million power that you've got to heal? Because you got to heal it immediately or else you're going to take losses. So why not send 2 rallies so that way your second rally is only against 1.1 million troops? Like, you got to think about these things, guys. Like, this is what happens. GOD's never been tested, and now they know. Now they're learning. So you know what? GOD's going to be a favorite of mine. They could probably make the Final Four next season. They're not going to, unless they correct all their mistakes right now. They do have every supply point, which is good. But they need to, with only 30 minutes left, down by 1.2 thousand troops, they have to take another major building. Maybe two. I'm saying it now. I'm going to tell you guys in chat. With 30 minutes left, I've played enough Dragon campaigns. I know the numbers. They're going to cut into that lead a little bit with what they've got. But the good news is they're getting 3 points per minute from 5 of the... they've got every single supply point, which is amazing. That's great. They do have the training grounds. That's also amazing. But SAK is still getting 16 points per minute from these two buildings. They need to cut that to a minimum of 8 points per minute, and then they can come back. But if they don't, they're not going to be able to do it. And I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. I really don't. They're going to need perfect teamwork. Let's see if they can do it. I see a lot of troops flying around. They do not want to lose. If they would have had this tenacity from the start, they wouldn't be in this predicament now. They're sending troops to rallies all over the place, so they might be double rallying. Yeah, I think they're double rallying or triple rallying, guys. This is what they needed to do from the beginning, and they're finally doing it. Well, guess what? SAK is one step ahead of them, and just now took back the training grounds. Unbelievable. GOD took back the Tower of Blessing, so they're going to get those stat bonuses back. But, just as we said that, they took back the training grounds. Like, this guy is forced to pull back his troops because... Or the other big guy is forced to... Yeah, and they took back the supply point. I don't like to call matches before they are over, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to say this, it's going to be very, very... Oh, they took back another supply point. SAK, anytime you see an all-blue map and you think they're down, they're not down. They're probably talking in Kingdom Chat, and their leaders are probably saying, look guys, we just need to make sure to focus on these 3 main buildings and at least hold half these supply points. If we can do that, we have a big enough lead that they can't come back. So, let's, if we need to, we'll do 2 rallies at a time on each building. If needed, 3. Burger, you go ahead and set up after me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start 10-minute rallies. Okay guys, fill them up. They're perfect teamwork. Like, that's what you need. If you're going to beat someone 2.5 times stronger than you, with 5 players stronger than your best castle. It's unbelievable when you think about it. You cannot tell me that you're not impressed with SAK's play. Like, no one can say that. Like, and no one can say that, that king right here in SAK is one of the best players I've seen. Burger's up there too, with some of the best players I've ever seen. And now that we're watching these playoffs, we're going to get to see the cream of the crop players. Now, do I think, I'm not naive, do I think SAK have the numbers to take out an AAA or a LGD? Who, here's the thing though, I don't think they do. I think they can beat any team but those two, including QTR. I think they can beat them all. I think they're just that good and they've got that much teamwork. But how deep are their pockets? Because they don't have a lot of power. How many of these wars can they go through? Spending thousands of dollars probably in speed ups and items. That's something we need to know. This could burn them out. Yeah, WNE, this is the best match I've seen yet. Might be the match of the entire playoffs. Like, when are you going to see an upset like this again? Normally, the smaller team is too scared to even teleport in. But not SAK. They ported in and they stormed the middle. And yeah, their leader, the king right there. I don't know if that's the leader, but it's the king. It is the leader. And he acts like the leader. Congratulations, Mohammed, and I'm very happy to get the stream for some of you. It's 6 in the morning in America right now. I've been up all night trying to get these streams going. This is the first time I found a good match, and I'm very happy to get the stream for some of you that normally don't get to see my streams that are at, you know, in the evenings in America. So I'm seeing a lot of people from all over the world right now, and I love it. Glad to get the stream for y'all. So, it appears GOD did take back the armory. Let's go and take a look at that report. Wow. Barely won it. Look at that. Look at that. They barely won it. But now they need to fill it up. Like, you take it, but then why don't... Oh, look, they're filling it up now. Look, they're getting smart. No, they're pulling out. Like... It's very disappointing to me when I see some of their members working very hard to take buildings, but then their teammates aren't filling up the buildings. Like, you can't just win it and then quit. Like, you've got to hold that building, because guess what? The other team is going to come with double and triple rallies, and that's what SAK has been proving to do. They know that they can't always win with just one rally or two rallies. Sometimes they can take multiple. Look at these points. 25 minutes left, and it's 3,500 to 2,300. Both teams with amazing scores. You know what? GOD could still win it if they take all the buildings. If they take at least 2 of the 3 main ones and then all the other buildings, they can give up the crystal mine, but they need to keep the others. They need to fill stuff in. The tickets to the Dragon campaign aren't in the game yet. Hatham Bader, you're watching the Dragon Campaign playoffs right now, bro. I'm going to be streaming a lot of the great matches. I'm getting tired, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream many more tonight. The problem is that AAA plays in like 3 hours. I'm going to set my alarm, hopefully I can wake up. But I'm like really drained right now. Plus I've got, I've been sick with a kidney stone, so my schedule's been okay, look. SAK just took both Tower of Blessings. Like, not only, like, they don't want to just, like, give in and, like, look at that. What an attack. Look at that archer attack. For 453% archer attack. So this guy has amazing percentages for a castle with only 150 million power. He is by far the strongest 150 million power player I've seen. And you know what? This actually really proves a very valid point, that power can be deceiving. Statistics is what truly makes a powerful castle. Well more than power, if that makes sense. Like, that's what's important, is the statistics, not the power. 100 million is more than enough. Anything over that, you're just basically wasting a bunch of money. For a level max P5, what's the best 45 Lord skill hit troop set? I could make a video on that. It's probably a little bit too complicated to explain right now because there are some variables. And a dual skill is even different. Yeah, look, they took back 3. They've got 3 of the 5 supply points and 2 of the 3 main buildings. So, I don't know if GOD understands this. They're starting to like pull away. SAK is starting to pull away again, with their lead. All these buildings that they've got, like all these dragon towers, they don't give you points. Hang on, that thing got really loud. These don't give you points per minute. Teleport points. SAK don't care about teleport points. They'll give you that 60 points if you want to sit in a teleport point and waste all your troops. Same with the dragon towers. They don't care about those buildings. Like, that's why the map's been blue all game. But they don't care. They don't care about these buildings that don't matter. Even the Night Hall. That Night Hall does not matter. Do you think the Dragon Knights are really strong enough to bother anybody? No. They want the stuff that gives points per minute. This is what I'm talking about. This is strategy. This is teamwork. This is leadership. That's all of the traits that SAK have. And that is the reason that they beat an alliance. Well, they're going to beat them. Like, I'm calling the match now. Just like Fox News or CNN calls the election once they've got the numbers in. I'm calling the match now. GOD would have to take every building and hold it for the rest of the battle. With only 20 minutes left, I don't see how they're going to do it. Such a good match, though. So much fun casting this. My jaw's hurt. I've been so hyped. And it's 6 in the morning, so... like, way too early for me to be going wild on this, but... you know what? Having too much fun. Awesome, Idris. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they can take it in the next 10-15 minutes? I don't see it happening. Oh, here comes up. See? SAK, constant movement. Look. When they lose a building, they rally. And you know what? They're being smart now because they're like, okay, well, we're up by 1.3k. All we really need to do is hold a couple supply points in the middle building. We'll let you up. Nope, they're going to rally this again. They love rallying that training grounds or supply point. There, SAK did lose. Well, he was 1v. He lost against a rally. That's the first time I've seen SAK lose a building where only one person was inside. Normally they take the hits as a team. So, what building was that? Attack on the Tower of Blessings. Yeah, I don't know why he took that attack. Like, if you see, guys, if you see a rally coming at you, 2 million troop rally, and you've only got 400k of your own troops inside, I don't even care if you're this guy with great stats, 426% archer attack, just pull out. Like, normally his team is like helping. That's why I'm surprised. But with 18 minutes left, I think they know that they've got it wrapped up. See, they even took that building back. They're very smart. They're always trying to keep at least 2 or even 3 of the main buildings and at least some of the supply points. Now, they know those are the buildings that give you points per minute. So GOD, although they have a majority of the buildings all game long, they're not focusing heavily enough on the major buildings, and their teamwork just isn't there. It's really disappointing to see. It's 7 a.m. I thought it was 5 a.m. It's 7 a.m. I think AAA starts in 2 hours, if I can make it. Like, if I can stay up that long. Because I know if I go to sleep, it's going to be night time for a good 8 hours. I don't mind sacrificing the old health, though, for some good Clash of Kings action. Awesome, Punishing. It's 1 p.m. there. Well, you'll be up for a while. Wait a second. SAK, if you do end up watching this stream, I'm a very experienced player, so if you got any extra castles and if you want me to be on your Dragon Campaign team, I can't play anything but the Dragon Campaign, but I'll show up every single week for your events. And yeah, you could recruit me. I'd love to be part of the team. Very solid, like all around, just so impressed, so impressed. Look how many people GOD have. That's just in their hive. They've got another 10, 15 people out on the map. Like just down here alone, they got 4 or 5. Yeah, 4 prestige 5s there. They got 2 more up top, 3 more on the right, and then SAK. Half these people just now showed up. Like, wait, they just had a prestige 5 show up. Wow, shielded. 27 million power. Yeah, SAK, they don't really have that many strong castles. They've got 115 and 100 million power castle. Right here, MVP, the king. Second MVP goes to Burger OTM. Look at them rallying, just constant rallies. I love it. I love seeing teamwork. Okay, DP, I'll see you later. So impressive, guys. 14 minutes left. Yeah. GOD, we're starting to cut into the lead, but they can't win. I mean, you can't win without the 3 main buildings, and it's going to be very hard for them to take them, and they've proven that it was hard to take them because you need many rallies to take those buildings, and you don't just need 1 rally. Sometimes you need 2. Sometimes you need 3. I don't care if you need 4. You've got 50 people in this event, and 2.5 times the power of the other team. Like, you've got 5 members of your team, GOD, who are stronger than the king and the strongest member of SAK. Not only that, your alliance total power is 2.5 times bigger. Not only that, you've got... it's insane. You've got 50 members that showed up. SAK's got maybe 20 to 25. It's, remarkable. Actually, you know what? I could count the SAK members right now that just showed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a lot of them were bruised and battered. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 showed up. And I think maybe 1 or 2 left because they were getting beat up on. Here's the thing, guys. One just took back the middle building. Or, I mean, GOD, the one. They took back the middle building, but it's a little too late. Like, it's too late now. You've got 13 minutes left. You can't bring back 1,200 points when they still have 2 of the major 3. And they have, 2 supply points. 2 of the 5 supply points. And they have both Tower of Blessings, so they have the buff advantage. Like, you just can't do it. 13 minutes left. I'll stay till the ending is official, though. Yeah, Marine, if you took out an SAK member, you must be very strong. If you're in their kingdom, oh, you said you're facing them in kingdom versus kingdom. I was going to say, if you're in their kingdom, you should team up with them. They're an amazing team. They've done very good today. Like I said, very impressed. Very impressed. Said it a million times today, but very impressed. Well, I mean, GOD, yeah, they took back 2 of the 3 main buildings, but they needed to do that a while ago. With 11 minutes left, they cannot come back from a 1,300 point deficit with every building. It's just not mathematically possible. Music got loud again. Sorry about that. So we'll go ahead and wind down this match, but QD, they're taking most of the buildings here at the end. I don't think SAK cares. They're up by 1,300 points. I mailed him and Burger. They haven't checked their mail yet. They were very focused on the matches, I'm sure. Make sure you guys message SAK. Tell them I just want them to come see the video. Be cool for them to see themselves play. Alright, 8 minutes left. So you can see here at the end, they started to come back, only down 1,200. They were down 1,300 a minute ago. That's because they have 2 of the main buildings and all but, well, they had all but 1 of the supply points. Now they have all but 2. So if they would have held it like this for the final hour, they would have, GOD would have won. They could have won the battle, but their teamwork and leadership just wasn't to the same standard as SAK, and it's so good to see an alliance beat an alliance 2.5 times bigger than them. Yeah, I can make an updated troop composition video, Noob Like. They are a little bit different now, and I'll do it after the new update comes. Yeah, 397 AA is very strong. Yeah, if a AAA member from 397 left the Alliance and he can't compete in today's Dragon campaign, It's no big deal. That alliance is so strong, trust me. They can win against everybody but LGD without him. Only 5 minutes left in this battle, guys, so we just gotta wait out the last 5 minutes here so we can have an official ending to the video. Make sure you guys get a hold of SAK and GOD too. Good match, GOD. If you guys, you know, if you guys want any pointers from me, hit me up. If you got any English-speaking members of your alliance, have them hit me up, have them convert it to you. I can give you guys a lot of good pointers, because your alliance is very strong. There's absolutely no reason that you, I mean, I saw individual players playing good, but they were just playing good for themselves. They weren't doing... They needed to control the team as a whole and have them play like they were playing, rather than just attacking, winning, then losing to a rally. Notice, SAK didn't send any single marches out. They won all their battles with rallies. And you know what? LOK, against strong members in the Dragon campaign, this is how we're going to operate from now on. Only rallies. Sure, yeah, it went offline for a second. It does that sometimes. It's very laggy with like so many people in one area in the Dragon campaign. So look, guys, yeah, they're holding it at like 1200. Wow, look at the end here. SAK, they have had this match wrapped up for 20 minutes, but they said, you know what? We want to go out with all 3 major buildings. Kudos to these guys. You know, they taught me something today, SAK, and that's how important, you know, having everybody together is, can be better and more important than having everybody off doing their own thing. The teamwork has truly made the dream work here for SAK, because this is, I thought that they were going to get blown out. So when they showed up and I saw them port to the middle in a small group, I was like, wait, you'll see in the video, I said, SAK, they're doing it wrong. GOD, they've got groups of 2 at each major building. You know, that works in the regular season of the Dragon campaign. But in the playoffs like this, where there's deaths over capacity, SAK, this man right here, he had the plan. And he said, we're going to all stick together, and if anyone's attacked, everybody reinforce that person. When we rally, we don't need to be using all of our speed ups to join the rally. We can use them to send the rally. So, kudos to SAK. You taught me something about the Dragon campaign today and how important the rallies are. Of course, I knew these things, but they really showed how important it really is. Like, they really showed it. Sure, I can do something like that, Muhammad. So, guys, in my, I can't wait to watch this video over again. I will be watching it over, because it was just so crazy that at the beginning I thought, I don't know about this everybody going to the middle thing, because, you know, you want to get to the buildings first. Like, that's just the way it is. You normally want to get to the buildings first. But SAK said, you know what, we don't care about getting to the buildings first, as long as we can work together in a group and rally each building together as a group. We don't care about if they take every building at first, because we're going to be rallying and rallying and rallying this whole freaking battle. And that was very impressive. They said, we will let you guys take half the buildings or 3/4 of the buildings at first, because we're going to be there till the end hitting you with these double rallies and triple rallies. It's amazing. Hey, Mikeus is in the house. What's up, Mikeus? He's one of the major supporters of the stream. Always appreciate to see him here. Good to see you, dude. Mikeus, you missed an amazing battle. This alliance right here in the middle, SAK. Let me just show you a couple things in the next minute before this ends. Their alliance has 700 or 800 million power. The other alliance has 2 point something billion power. So they're about 2.5 times bigger. They have 5 members. 5 of their members, the strongest 5 members from GOD are stronger than the whole SAK alliance together, and SAK won this. Look at this. GOD has all these members plus all those members out on the field. Here's another group of them down here. They've got all those, and look at this group, this small group of SAK. Their strongest member only 115 million power. Their second strongest only 100, and then they don't have anyone else over 50 million. But those 2 strong members had amazing teamwork, and they led the team to victory. Look at that. That small group right there. There was a few more that left. They know they won, so they went back to the hive. And these guys, look at this GOD guy. This guy was a disappointment. He has 393 million power. He had like 430. He's lost 30 million power in this battle. So he's like, you know what? If I can't win, I'm just gonna go 0 people. There it is. Congratulations to SAK. This was a pleasure for me to cast. I'll be impressed if I can get a match even 10% as good as this one. It was so good to see an underdog win this battle. So much fun. Thank you guys for the experience. And you guys in the stream, thank you guys for watching with me. If you could, before you leave, remember that teamwork makes dream work. Smash that thumbs up button. It was a pleasure casting this game. And get a hold of SAK and GOD. Let them know that the recording will be uploaded tomorrow sometime when I wake up. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright guys, that was just my recording. I'm not leaving the stream just yet. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys and stuff. What a match, guys. My jaws hurt. I'm like so tired. Such a good match, man. So happy for SAK. I'm just in shock from that match. Like, I thought SAK was going to get blown away. But man, oh man. I'm speechless by that. Like, that was so good. Like, there's no way we'll get to see another one like that again. I wish I could come help you in Kingdom 6th 1666, but I just don't have the money to play in another kingdom, buddy. Sorry to hear that, Money Man, that you lost all that power. Stay safe, put your shield up, bud. Alright guys, people are starting to leave. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Thanks guys. I appreciate you guys for watching all the videos, coming to the stream and stuff. I know this was a weird time, but it's cool that I got to stream for some of you that never got to come to a stream before, so that's fun. Thank you guys for watching. If you can, hit the like button before you leave. It does help out the channel. It is the best way you can help me out, is just hitting the like button. And if you could, go tell a friend about the channel. It helps out a lot, so... Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.